said to him, "See it all the time, brother, see it all the time. Here's a copy of Making Lunch." So he opens the book, and there's a hook in there. And he puts the hook where his hand used to be. And still, on the cold nights, when it gets cold, even if you love by everybody in the world, but the temperature's still cold, he's out there. Let's go to the chorus. It's like this. Thinking about a man with a hook hand, thinking about the ghost of an Indian, thinking about a crow that holds a bow, thinking about the dreams that I once had, skipping through the parts that weren't bad. Think I'm gonna dream myself home. Suddenly I wondered all my life. I come to a road, two paths I can choose my own. I wish I had my hand. That's what he said. He used to have dreams. He used to have problems. Now he just wishes he has his hands. My brother used to do this thing where he'd punch me in the arm, you know? And then he'd say, "Does that hurt?" And I would say, "Yes, it hurts." And then he would stomp on my foot and he says, "Does your arm hurt anymore?" So wild, the wild, the wild, the wild world. It's a wild world. It's a mad world. It's not an angry world, but it's a mad world. It's a mad. So he comes to a cliff. He comes to a cliff. Bring it down. He looks down over the edge of this cliff. It just goes on. It's an endless cliff. Like the endless insurgence of pain and loss and suffering that we have to endure since we clawed out of our own mama. He looks down and he sees people running and trying to stop, but it's too icy and they fall.